Hello, hello, and welcome into this Roulette Rivals World Championship match between Yannini and AgentMando. I'm your host, Gunther, from Gunthermation, and yeah, we're about to get underway. First map up is going to be Colorado. This is picked by Yannini. Second up is Whittleton Creek, picked by AgentMando, and so on and so forth. From there is going to be RNG maps. It is 2 a.m. here, so super excited for this. This is the best reason to stay awake, in my opinion, is a Roulette Rivals match. We'll get the spin here in 20 seconds, so I hope you got your predictions in. And yeah, special shout out to In For Fun for stepping up, doing the adminning for us, because I don't believe he was initially going to be the admin. So really saved our bacon here, getting us a spin link right before we went live, and really appreciate it. All right, we have our spin, baby. We've got Sean Rose with an electrocution as the point man, Penelope Graves with a falling object as the militia elite, Ezra Berg with injected poison while disguised in the suit. That's a fun one. And Maya Pavardi in a fire while disguised as militia spec ops. Okay, so a couple of things here that are fairly limited. The fire for Maya is obviously going to be over by the garage, is what I would guess, but there's also an oil barrel, so we'll see. AgentMando is already jumping right into the action. Yannini's still in the planning phase. Ezra Berg with injected poison in the suit is probably going to be the first kill for both players here. It's pretty quick to grab the injected poison that is in the basement while you start off in your suit. So we'll see if that's what they do. Looks like that is where AgentMando is going first. He's got this KO'd guard here. He's going to dump him off in the box. Yannini heading straight for the same gates and is making his way in. Are they both dressed the same? Yannini's I'm getting some artifacting over on Yannini's side, but they do seem to be dressed in very similar outfits, so maybe they coordinated. Maybe they called each other ahead, and this is just what they're doing. All right, so yeah, so AgentMando is not going for Ezra Berg's kill early doors, which is also fine. He's grabbing the remote EMP that he brought in. Okay, Yannini is going to go ahead and grab the injected poison here, and this is going to be the free suit kill there. Very cleanly done by Yannini, and that's one target already down. And that is his suit disguise taken care of. So he's also going to grab the elite militia disguise. I completely missed the kill. His AgentMando has already taken out Penelope Graves, so well done him. That is some very good timing there. AgentMando is clearing out the basement as it stands right now so that he can get to Ezra Berg. This is Yannini's looking to knock out Penelope here, and she's right under a falling object. So he should be able to go ahead and just take this shot, drop that on her. There it goes. We have the accident kill, so that's 2 kills down for Yannini. Meanwhile, AgentMando a bit on the back foot. He's going to have to wait for Ezra Berg to get back down to the basement, if that is indeed where he plans to isolate him for the injected poison. It is down there, so I think that that's likely, but it looks like he's going to go and grab the point man disguise while he's waiting. He does have another elite militia disguise in the basement, if he so chooses to do a little bit of disguise shuffling. We'll see. Yannini very, very quickly grabbing a point man disguise here as he KOs both those 2 targets, or those 2 NPCs, excuse me, I should say. All right, so I misspoke before. Yannini has grabbed the militia spec ops disguise, and this is for the fire kill on Maya Pavardi. He is going for the traditional isolation here. Ooh, I like that. That is very good. Has the fire gone off for Maya? There, yeah, it did. Amazing. Well done, Yannini. That was incredible. I did not know that you could do that from there. So very good map knowledge going to the garage to take care of that, and that is very, very clean. So Yannini in very good standing right now. He's popping back here. He's already knocked out Point Man, so he's able to grab the Point Man disguise. And he only has Sean Rose left with an electrocution. And his timing should work out pretty well here. Sean Rose is he's right there by the sink on Agent Mando, so we have to assume about the same timing is right there for Yannini as well. Agent Mando is going to have to be very careful here because he can spook the target, and making a target spooked on Colorado, as we all know, is quite painful. But he plays it incredibly well. Yannini is clearing out this room specifically to avoid the nonsense that Agent Mando had to deal with. But Mando should have, or Yannini should have this. This should be a pretty simple electrocution kill here. All right, Mando setting the taser. There's the trigger. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the sink to overflow. There it goes. Okay, and that's the Point Man kill taken care of for Shawnee boy. Now Yannini is he heading toward an exit? This is going to be a trigger and exit kill, which is a great use of time, but he is going to have to wait a little bit for this to happen. So Agent Mando is working on getting his Spec Ops disguise, I'm supposing, here. Yeah, and Sean is finally heading to that little shed area for Yannini. Once he goes to wash his hands, it should be a done deal. Excellent lore over on Agent Mando's side. Oh no, he hit the spot, but she didn't actually go through with it. Interesting. Chrome, I'm with you. I don't know why I didn't trigger it already, because I feel like that would be the safer bet. But I'm gonna trust Yannini's game sense here. There's the kill, but we also have a non-target kill over on Yannini's side of things. I don't think the puddle died down quick enough, and somebody was in it as well. What happened? I have no idea, but that puts Yannini a little bit on the back foot. His run is very, very fast, so if he can duplicate what he just did minus the non-target kill, then he can get himself back in this game pretty quick, especially because it looks like Agent Mando is struggling a little bit with getting this fire kill on Maya Pavardi. See, he tried the coin there. Oh, he did manage to get her. He's got to be a little bit careful because those two guards can sometimes peek back here, but he does have her isolated in the oil right now. Maya is... He's not triggered it yet. There it goes. Okay, so that's Maya taken care of. Yannini, meanwhile, is taking care of Ezra Berg. And Ezra is, I believe, heading... I think he might have just left the basement, actually. But it's okay. Agent Mando can get him to go back to the basement very easily. He just has to trigger the overdose. He's going to want to do that fairly quickly, but he's also going to have to get his suit back, which is over by that box, so he's going to have to do a little bit of sneaking. Yannini taking care of Penelope Graves with falling object in the house. Very clean. Very clean. He's rapidly catching up, so Agent Mando is going to have to make his move quickly if he wants to close this out. I think you just might be right, Script Desk. Yannini's run is definitely way faster. It's definitely way more optimized than Agent Mando's. Agent Mando's in an advantageous position right now, but he's also not taking advantage of that. I think he's trying to be extra cautious here, but he could have snuck his suit down into the basement without a problem. Maybe he's just doing this to keep the guard from going down as well. Okay, he just switches back into his elite militia disguise. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the plan is here. Unless he's just trying to clean up the scene as much as possible so he doesn't have to worry about Berg finding anybody or alerting anybody of anything. I don't know. But we'll see. Another very, very quick kill on Maya Pavardi for Yannini. He's sub 3 and he's already caught back up to Agent Mando. And Mando is not, doesn't seem to be in a hurry to get Ezra Berg back over here. Now, I think that right now, this lockdown causes Sean to get to the shed a bit later. Is probably the longest part of Yannini's run. So we'll see what this does. But if Mando can get this injected poison kill, oh good, buffering from both players at the same time. That's fantastic. All right, here comes Berg for Agent Mando. He does have his lethal syringe right now. Yannini has his sync kill set up right now for Sean Rose. Looks like he might be planning on sticking around a little bit. And Mando's just doing laps around the basement while he's waiting for Berg to come back. Yeah, I don't know why Mando has opted not to do the overdose to bring Berg back faster. I mean, Berg moseys, but he moseys very slowly. I don't think he triggered the overdose. It's still highlighted when he goes into instinct mode. It looks like he might be opting to inject the poison before he even gets on the stairs. He's gonna have to be careful, because if he misses this timing and he does the punch knockout thing, oh geez. Ezra Berg peekabooed him as he shuffled his way through the bushes. He's got to be quick to do this. He does manage to get it off. He has to wait a little bit. He does wait for the kill to pop up, and he changes back. Yannini running towards the exit with his trigger ready to go, but Sean's not there. Mando is about to exit. And there's the finish. We'll wait for admin confirmation, obviously. Yannini has, 47 seconds? So if Sean gets to the sink and triggers this, we could see a photo finish. But there's another non-target kill, so that's another red guns. It's going to go to Agent Mando, this first one. Agent Mando taking Colorado, which was Yannini's pick, off of him. Very well played by both players. But, I mean, Yannini had that in the bag if there wasn't the non-target kill rip. But it happened twice, so you got to imagine that strategy, something is wrong. Something is not consistent with that. But I'm going to do the payouts here. Congrats if you bet on Agent Mando, because, yeah, that worked out really well in your favor, didn't it? And I'm going to generate another one. As we move on to Whittleton Creek, this one is Agent Mando's pick. And he's got to be feeling good. I mean, very few players are going to have the opportunity to say, like, yeah, I took Yannini's pick off Yannini when I played him in Roulette Rivals. So that's pretty big. You can see the lifetime performance of these two players on these maps down below. Right now, Agent Mando has a 100% win rate, but he's only played it twice. Yannini, meanwhile, 5-7, 42% win rate, but still played it a lot. So lots and lots of practice on all of that. Chrome pointing out that it's most likely the technician. Yannini only KO'd one, and there are two. That makes sense. It was dying the exact same time as Sean. So I'm wondering, can, like, puddles stay electrified for a short period of time when the target dies? And is that what's happening? So this is something that I've seen a lot of. We're seeing AgentMando practice getting the very, very quick costumes here of the politician, and most likely the political aide as well. Very similar strats, but always a good thing to warm up with, just in case those do come up in the spins. Two of the harder disguises to get, unless you have down the strategy to get them. So, very well done, very quick. Is this the best of 4 or best of 6? I believe this is the best of 6 rune. Relatively certain, because this is the 3rd round of the lower bracket, and I'm pretty sure that's where it changed in the upper bracket as well. In for fun, if you are out there and you can confirm whether or not it's first to 6 points, do let us know, please. But if not, then that's what I'm assuming. Rare says yes for 6 points, and In for fun says to 6 indeed. Thank you, the both of you. And yeah, special thanks again to In for fun for stepping in and adminning for us. Really appreciate it. Okay, our spin is going to be live in about a minute 20, so get those predictions in. I'll try and close them out before we actually see the spin, so people can't make their guesses based on what they see the spin to be. Sometimes I forget. There's a lot of plates to spin. You guys know how it is. AgentMando is practicing all the way through, knocking out Janus. About another minute to get his feet wet with Whittleton Creek. This is a good fast map. It's always fun to watch how these players kind of tackle these situations. Colorado is a fantastic map. Like, that was very, very close. Very, very cool. Okay. Where we go next is entirely based on RNG. I have no idea what the next maps are going to be, so neither do the players. So the only people who really do know are the admins and stuff. Front says he thinks it's first to 6, just a guess. Well, I'll take your word for it, I guess. Flexing win 11. Politician combo or Rito. that would be lots of fun. Okay, spin's coming live very shortly. I'm ending the submissions now. We'll choose the outcome after the outcome has been decided. Here's the spin. We have Janus with a shotgun, while disguised as Sheriff Masterson. And we have Nolan Cassidy with a fiber wire, while disguised as the Exterminator. So I'm fairly certain there isn't a fiber wire on the map, so they are going to have to bring in a fiber wire. Shotguns, obviously you can find one on the map, but I'm guessing that we're also going to see them bring in a shotgun, because it's going to be better if you have a silent shotgun. It's going to be pretty easy to pick up. AgentMando right now is opting to start in the suit. We'll see if that changes. As both players are still working on their planning. No, AgentMando is going to go straight in for the suit, so they can get this this quick shotgun pickup here from the bench. Sheriff Masterson is one that I have seen multiple times so far in Wilton Creek spins, for this tournament at least. Any of the matches I have been casting, at least. There's been lots of Sheriff Mastersons in the group stage, one just the other night, and then obviously here tonight. So, it's good times. Oh, and Yannini with an instant rip right there as the jogger spotted him, I believe, with the gun out. Is that what it is, or is the jogger an enforcer for the Gardner outfit? I gotta imagine that he just had the gun out, so he'll have to be careful with that. Okay, there's the quick grab by AgentMando for the Sheriff and Yannini as well. We see both players obviously grabbing the correct disguise. You can tell by the long pants. Sometimes it is a problem. And Mando going for the lure with the gramophone, which is a nice and easy lure to do. It times out almost exactly perfectly with getting Sheriff Masterson's disguise as well. Okay, and he manages to get Janus with that. Somebody tell me, is that is the waiting for Janus to be on the stairs how you get him, much like you would get Sophia or Zoe, whatever, with the alarm clock on scale? Where's Gunther? Oh, Gunther's on his way, but Agent Mando is opting to kill Janus and then get out of there before Gunther even shows up, which I appreciate. That's very, very fast. Yannini is going to go into Janus's home via the basement. Maybe grab the clue? Or maybe not. Ooh, a little bit of a whoosh there from Agent Mando. He is going to manage to knock out this guard. He can't drag him right now. There he goes. Sometimes guards get a little bit magnetic, you know? And that just seemed to be what happened there. He just kind of stuck to the bottom of the chair there. He's going to go ahead and change so that he can wander around a little bit more freely. There's still a lot of enforcers here for this disguise. Yannini with a rip, he's going to have to restart. He is going to grab the Masterson disguise, though. Mando is in a very good position right now. If he can maintain it, but opening up that door with the crowbar is going to get him spotted nearly instantly there. So it's not ideal, but guard was heading that way, and so he's going to have a restart as well. So both players almost simultaneous restarts, which is a pretty big deal when it comes to Whittleton Creek, which is already kind of a fast map. Jinx, don't blame me for this. I didn't do nothing. No, that is true. I said something and it happened. I'm a witch. I need to be burned. Okay, where's Sheriff Masterson for? Oh, there he is, but he's a bit further up. For Agent Mando, he should still be able to grab this disguise. Yeah, no problem there. And he's gonna grab the shotgun, and his timing works out. Still, he's gonna be able to get Janus with the gramophone. See if it does the same thing. Gunther was a little bit behind in his timing last time, and so it gave him a free kill without having to hide him. Yannini going on a shotgun rampage, taking out people, just making his way through the basement of Janus's house. But he does manage to grab the photo clue down in the basement. And Mando has triggered the gramophone, and he's waiting for Janus to get to the stairs so that he can hear it. Alright, Yannini has his kill on Janus with the shotgun. He's going to change into the stylish red robes of Gunther. This time Mando is waiting for Gunther to come up here as well. He's taking his time. Alright, so there he's got Janus isolated. Yannini is opting to keep his shotgun as he's running around the map.
Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still. We are close now, 47.
Okay, Yannini is going for Batty's clue in here, and he's right next to the shovel, so I'm guessing we're going to see the Frog Sanctuary clue grabbed up as well. Right, Mando is making his way through the basement as well. He's grabbed the photo clue that's down here. So both players trying to grab the clues as they go. They got a little bit of time before they have to worry about being over by Cassidy's place. I'm saying I don't think anything can go wrong for Yannini now. I'll refrain from saying it just because I don't want to jinx anything. Alright, and it is an exterminator disguise that they need. It looks like they're both going for Exterminator Disguise the same way. It's this bug swap man. Mando needing to do a couple tosses to get him over here. Yannini's in a good spot because Nolan is about to head into the garage. This timing works out very, very well. Same for Agent Mando, but he's just a little bit behind. So we're probably going to see Nolan go into the garage earlier for Yannini. And Yannini already has his clues, so he's going to be able to get out of here basically as soon as he takes care of the kill. Now, Mando is running around. Looks like he is going to grab the 2 clues here. He grabs the baddie clue, and he's going to go grab the Frog Sanctuary clue. He is far enough away. I don't know if Cassidy's dialogue will trigger. And so that might actually work out really well for him in terms of being able to get the kill sooner. Yannini was just a bit too close, and in proximity, he triggered the dialogue. So he has to wait a little bit, but yeah, now they're a lot more synced up. Yannini was slightly ahead, and now they're about synced up. All right, excellent job by Agent Mando. Nobody heard the knockout on Cassidy's bodyguard. He's going to go ahead and get the kill with the fiber wire. He already has the shovel dropped by where the clue in the Frog Sanctuary is. Yannini is... Oh, he's got a... Oh, that's not ideal. Okay, he does get the prompt, so he's able to do that. Agent Mando is currently digging up the final clue. He's got to grab that and then run to the bridge exit. He has his 3rd clue. He's right by the exit. Both players are racing for the exit. If this isn't a photo finish, it is by God's will alone. Agent Mando is out. Yannini is out. Finishing within just a few seconds of one another. So good luck, in for fun. Now, on my stream, obviously Mando was out first, but we're going to have to take into account loading time, stuff like that. In-game time, 5:24, 5:56. So it might be a little bit before we see admin confirmation, but I trust these two. That was wild. That was absolutely wild. I mean, obviously the turning point is when Yannini triggered the dialogue, Cassidy's dialogue, before he went into the garage, and Agent Mando was far enough away that he did not trigger the dialogue. That was really what made that close. Otherwise, I think Yannini's out well before Mando is, especially if Mando has to sit through all the dialogue and stuff. So we will see. We will see how this goes. Give our admins a little bit of time. And for fun, saying we'll see official results within about 5 to 10 minutes. So everybody get comfy, and yeah, we'll sit here and wait it out. I mean, just well done by both players. Yannini needing to restart there a couple of times, and Agent Mando with the single restart from the crowbar opening door thing. Just wild gameplay, and they both so calm, getting right back into the swing of things, and being able to sync themselves back up and get into the rhythm. That was very, very impressive. I don't know who it'll go to. I really, really don't. Yannini obviously had 2 separate restarts, and Mando only had the 1. Mando gets out earlier. In-game time's a little bit faster. But I don't know. I believe that both these players are on PC. Yeah. I'm pretty sure both these players are on PC. So loading time should be negligible. But I mean, the time between the finishes were almost negligible. So I mean, that's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. This is probably the closest photo finish that I have ever seen. And yeah, as we see more stuff, then I'll make sure to report that out to you all. But regardless, we're going on to another map after this. The banned maps are Marrakesh, banned by Yannini, and Mendoza, banned by Agent Mando. So we will not see those, or the 2 played maps, Colorado and Wilton Creek. We will not see those in the remaining RNG map pool. So whatever comes up is going to be whatever remains that's left over from all the maps that are available to play here in Roulette Rivals World Championships. This match is an elimination match, so the loser will go home. The winner is going to go on to play Mr. Mike in the 4th round of the lower brackets. Welcome in, Tanega. Welcome in. Good to see you. Let's get him in Bayer Berlin. I agree. I absolutely love the bigger maps, especially when it comes to players of this caliber. It's amazing to see how these guys handle their stuff. So we've already out of Colorado, which is a bigger map, 4 targets, a little bit more of a sprawling place. Yannini looks like he's going to go into Colorado, maybe try out his electrocution kill on Sean Rose again, the one that kept getting him non-target kills earlier. We're going to see with that. Still no official word on who finished first. I gotta tell you, I would be absolutely freaking out if I were both of these players, because 2 maps back to back, just very, very close finishes. Obviously, Yannini with the non-target kill there late is put it more in Mando's favor instantly. But if not for that non-target kill, we're looking at 2 photo finishes in a row, where the players finished within seconds of each other. So, just very, very tense matchup. Obviously, you can see that these players are both very, very good. But you don't need me to tell you that. AgentMando is flipping through different Hitman community contracts now. Yes, they're all very interesting. We know this. Take this time to mention that Yannini was dropped to the lower bracket after a round 2 loss to Danny Buta, which I'm sure I'm saying perfectly correct, so no notes. And AgentMando was relegated to the lower bracket after losing to Fusk in the first round of the upper bracket. So both players making their way through the lower bracket as best they can. I believe this is Yannini's first lower bracket match. I could be wrong. Let me actually look that up right now. This is Yannini's second. Yannini beat Papa Levy in order to get to this matchup against AgentMando. Okay. After some deliberation, Yannini is gifted the win due to load times. They're going to go ahead and give Yannini the points there. And for fun, went through, double-checked the loading times, and found that Yannini got out just a little bit faster than AgentMando. So a little bit crushing for AgentMando. He did manage to finish first, but loading times is working more in Yannini's favor. So we are tied 2-2 going into our first random choice of map, which is Chong King. So congrats to Yannini. Gonna pay out. Oops. Gonna pay out the bets there, and start a new one with Chong King. So get your new predictions in with those G monies. Spend them like you got them. Just so everybody can peek behind the curtain, Yannini loaded 3 times with a total of 12 seconds, and AgentMando loaded twice with a total of 6 seconds. So fewer restart times, faster loading times, and Yannini just gets a little bit of the favor there. So He's able to make up the short amount of time between AgentMando exiting before him. And, yeah, works in his favor. So, lifetime performance of these players is on screen right now. Yannini, 8-1 with an 89% lifetime performance. And AgentMando with no recorded Chongqing maps in a roulette rival. So, this is obviously very, very... This is obviously very friendly toward Yannini because that is a staggering win rate. But yeah, no, AgentMando has also come to play, taking Yannini's map pick off of him. Yannini taking Mando's map pick as well. I think that these RNG choices are going to be more exciting than the lifetime performance may lead us to believe. So, yeah, Serbian pointing out there are at least 2 more maps. We're going to have at least 2 more RNG maps. More if not swept. So if Yannini takes this one and Mando takes the next one, we're going on to a third. And so we have a potential of 4 if there's a draw in there as well, because it's first to 6. So we need to have players go all the way through to 6 points in order to move on, because this is a bracket match. It's a knockout round, so we need to have a winner to see who goes on. Tanega, it is first to 4. Not at this stage in the tournament, though. It is first to 6. So they've changed up a little bit, and yeah, they're adding a little bit more in terms of the longevity of the maps. Go ahead and get your predictions in, everybody. I'll end the submissions right before the spin goes live so that you can't make educated guesses based on what the spin is. Spend those G monies. If my conspiracy theory is correct, they will be the new world currency in some time in the future. So be prepared for that. Get as much as you can. Hoard it. It will be quite valuable. G money's the new Bitcoin. Quote me on it. I always find it interesting to see how these players kind of pre-plan. You see 2 Calmers, 2 pistols on both sides, the professional screwdriver on Yannini, which may just be a flex, titanium crowbar for AgentMando, the gold brick for AgentMando, and the lockpick for Yannini. Gotta be ready to spend the points on Hitman 4 when it comes out. I hope so. I hope so. All right. 5 seconds until the spin goes live. Here we go. Here we go. We have Hush with a kitchen knife where disguises facility security, and Imogen Royce in an explosive accident where disguises the board member. Okay, so obviously a trip to the noodle place is going to be in order here. We have to get the board member disguise. Obviously, a kitchen knife, it's easy to pick up there. The explosive accident, they can bring that to Imogen. It's going to be interesting seeing what they do, whether they use a drone to lure her up, or if they use the facility security disguise to infiltrate. But Yannini's already diving straight in, and AgentMando not too far behind. Okay, AgentMando opting to start in the kitchen, and he's going to go for an early isolation here on the board member. Grab that disguise. He does have the Calmer here. Yep, there's a free board member disguise. He still needs to grab the kitchen knife, which you'll most likely grab here. Oh, a little bit of a freezy freeze here. Hopefully that is temporary and he comes back. Oh no, have we experienced a crash, perhaps? Because that is a black screen over on AgentMando's side. Let's hope that he comes back soon. Oh, and Yannini getting spotted there. I mean, this works out for Mando because he's gonna have to relaunch his game and get back into things. But we do see the loading screen now for AgentMando, so he'll get back in as quickly as he can. That sucks, but it's just kind of the way that things go. So this is still fine. Yannini can choose to pause if he so chooses. Don't think that we're going to see that It's a pretty tense matchup. You got to take any advantage you can get. And yeah, so this is still legal. He's going to go for the board member disguise as well. Mando making good use of the solid state drive in the PC is going to go ahead and be back into things. Grabs the kitchen knife. He's a little bit behind because he doesn't have the board member disguise, but he is working on getting it now. Meanwhile, Yannini is making his way back up to the catwalk. Let's see where he goes from here. Oh, this isn't okay. So he's going to use the shortcut. He'll actually be right by a facility security guy as well. He might be able to go ahead and grab this disguise before he even turns around. Yeah, excellent. That's very nice. Takes out the camera. Agent Mando looks like he's going to grab the board member disguise here. And Yannini's making his way over to Hush. He's got his disguise already set up, so he can just head right into Imogen's place. Oh, and he's going to go ahead and take out the drone too, so that's going to get Imogen moving. Oh, very, very nice. Lovely. Agent Mando taking the long way around to get upstairs. Is he going to go to the rooftop from here? I gotta imagine so. I don't know where else you would go from here. Yep, so he's gonna shimmy his way around. Oh, looks like Yannini just missed Hush's timing. Is he gonna peekaboo him? He's gonna try. Okay, he does manage to get him. He's gonna have to KO him. Let's see where he goes from here. He's got Mogwai to worry about. Oh, he's gonna counter Mogwai. Very. Mogwai's. Oh no! Mogwai saw him just as. Oh, okay. So it was a soft lockdown because he saw him aiming the gun, and then Mogwai fully caught him when he actually pulled the trigger. So, oh, that's rough. That's rough. Agent Mando getting up here. He doesn't have the facility engineer disguise. What? Why was Hush seeing him there? Okay, so let's see what he does, because Mogwai is round the corner. He's gonna see the body. No, okay, so yeah, Mando is gonna have to restart as well, because Mogwai's body was obviously found there by Hush, which is not ideal. He fell forward, and when he went to drag him, kind of as a crime being noticed, which is a big problem. I don't know why he didn't drag Mogwai away before trying to lure Hush over. Just a poor sequence of events. Alright, Agent Mando needing to restart there. But he is going to go ahead and he's going to be able to get the board member disguise again. Yannini, meanwhile, is making his way back over to Hush. And he's going to get spotted. Unfortunately, this woman will just turn around. She doesn't really give any tell as she's about to go, and she turns around and sees him instantly. So Mando's going for the same route, so I think that we'll see a similar type of isolation, hopefully one where he does manage to get Mogwai moved away before Hush spots him being dragged, but we will see. Nini's going to get right back into it. And grab that board member disguise. Now, does he have? I believe he grabbed his kitchen knife. Alright, Agent Mando waiting patiently for the camera, which can be a bit of a pain right here, but it's good. He's able to get right through. Big whoosh from the window, but nobody's going to peekaboo him or come out here, so he's absolutely fine there. Let's see how he goes with the isolation here. I really think that Yannini's route is so much faster, and it's not really any more risky than what Mando is doing. It's just he's going to be a heck of a lot further ahead because he's not going to have to. Oh, Mando's going to go ahead and replan as well. He's not going to have to He's not going to have to backtrack, is what I'm trying to say. He's already got his facility security disguise. He's already got the kitchen knife, and he's already got the he's got Imogen moving. Like, it's just a much more optimized route. This is obviously why he's 8-1 on this map in Roulette Rivals. It's pretty incredible. Okay, bit of a whoosh there. I don't believe he's peekabooed. Oh, he threw the knife too early. He didn't wait for Mogwai to fully get knocked out by the counter, and Mogwai catches the body as he's falling down. That's Red Guns is gonna have to restart. Mando going back through the motions. It's practiced at this point. Same thing with Yannini. Yannini's route is much faster, and so if he can get this right, he's had a couple of mistakes here the last 2 times, but if he can get this right, then he's in a very good position. Mando is struggling to get anything going with Hush, and he doesn't even have the disguise necessary. He's going to have to come back up anyway, so, I mean, a synchronized restart is really, it's not that bad for Yannini. Nega, thank you so much for the biddies. Oh, no, and AgentMando, with those biddies being given, AgentMando's going to get spotted. Let's see, AgentMando's rethinking his plan here. He's going to go for the facility guard start on the rooftop. Yannini just very practiced, making his way over to Hush. He's in the right disguise. He's got the kitchen knife. It's just a matter of getting Hush isolated correctly. He had him isolated correctly last time. He just didn't wait long enough before chucking the kitchen knife. See what he does here. There's the knockout there. It's a much faster and cleaner knockout on Mogwai. He's going to be able to just drag these bodies here. They aren't going to be found. He should be good to go, and then he's just got to get out without being found. So that should be a very, very nice and clean kill for Yannini. Mando changing tactics up. He's starting as a street guard. He's near where Hush is. So we'll see an isolation there. Let's see if he's not opting to go for Hush right now. And Hush is Hush going to move into this room now? He is. That's good news for Mando. Should be able to get the isolation here, no problem. He is still going to have to worry about Mogwai, though. And he does manage to get the knockout there. And so Hush is isolated from Mando, which is really good for him. Meanwhile, Yannini is going to bring down the propane flask. He's already got Imogen moving. Very good toss so that the 2 men guarding that little entryway wouldn't turn around and see the body. He does have the body tucked in around the corner, though, so he's also absolutely fine there. Okay, now this is going to be the interesting part, because Yannini is going to have to do this accidental explosion kill, but has the potential of it being heard. So he's got several bodies around that he's going to need to worry about being found. Okay, excellent. He manages to get Imogen isolated. He's got the propane flask set up here. It is a Calmer knockout that he did on that guard. So he basically has to get out. I doubt that he has to worry about the guard that's that he knocked out that's behind the crate. So I think that he's still fine there. He is out with green guns. That is a finish. And Mando just worlds behind right now. I think this has to go to Yannini. Yeah, barely any time for admin confirmation. Silent Assassin 5 stars, and Yannini's going to get the point on this one. So well done to Yannini in the first RNG The second RNG is Scale coming up.
How am I supposed to focus when the kitchen feels like a train station?
Find your inner zen.
Don't worry, I'll get some help.
All right, new prediction is in the chat. Snega, thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. Appreciate you. And this is another staggering lifetime performance map for Yannini. 8-2 on this one, which is just wild, but very, very cool. Very, very impressive. And AgentMando is going to go into this one as well on the back foot, because Yannini takes this one, he takes the series. If AgentMando wants to stay in, this is do or die. He has to win this one. He has to win this one to force another map, to force getting to a total of 6. Yannini messing around with the League of Legends launcher. I mean, that in and of itself should be a disqualifying feature, if you ask me. But, I kid. Yeah, Yannini's starting League. So, woof. All right. New spins coming at you in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Get those predictions in. Seems like so far we have a lot more in favor of Yannini on this one. A lot of people think that Yannini is going to take this and go ahead and sweep the series and move on to face Mr. Mike in the next round of the lower bracket. And AgentMando is going to be eliminated. Let's see if he can prove the doubters wrong. AgentMando has obviously the close finish with Whittleton Creek was very impressive. Took Yannini's map, Colorado, off of him, which was also an incredible feat. Didn't show much promise on Tron King. Obviously had a strategy that just wasn't working out. Was able to kind of do the replan, but just not quick enough for Yannini's plan not to work, if that makes sense. Still, I mean, impressive on the spot improvising. I think Yannini just had a lot better optimization on Tron King. So we'll see going into Scale if AgentMando can kind of turn this around. But again, Yannini 8-2 on this map in Roulette Rivals. That tells me that he's in a pretty comfortable spot. He knows this map inside and out. He's comfortable with it in competition. We'll see how he does. And we'll see what the spin is. It might be a spin that more favors AgentMando on this one, which is really what he needs in order to force this to a 5th map. It is 1st to 6, so if we have a tie 4-4 and then a draw on the next one, 5-5, we will go to another map. Somebody has to win. They absolutely have to win in order for us to move on in this tournament. So I think the Scale is a really good map because it requires a lot of knowledge in order to get the 2 people isolated. If there's a trespassing disguise, it requires a lot of knowledge of how to like move your disguises and stuff like that. There's a lot of guards, lots of random enforcers all over the place. So it's a fantastic map to test these 2 players as metal. Yannini going through and practicing getting the Zoe isolation with the Master of Ceremonies stuff, which is a very good isolation here. Zoe hatchet kill would be nice. I love me hatchet kills. Hatchet, axes, any large melee is very, very good. Speaking of, we have Zoe Washington with the battle axe, while disguised as the Raider, and Sophia Washington with a loud explosive weapon while disguised in the suit. Okay, so this is fantastic. We have the battle axe can be carried by the Raider, so that should be fine. Loud explosive weapon in the suit is going to require isolation and movement of Sophia Washington. It's going to be interesting to see how these players pull this off. I don't know how I would do this. Not quite hatchet, but this is bigger hatchet. This is better hatchet. That's what I would say. Okay, Yannini is they're both starting up here in the chapel. Which is, I mean, it's a good place to start. The battle axe is right downstairs. Agent Mando, I think, just crashed again. So that's not ideal for him. Oh, it's so rough. Oh, that's a bullet impact notice, which is going to cause a little bit of a panic here, which is not ideal for Yannini, so he's going to need to restart. But that plays very well into Agent Mando's hands, because he's got to restart from this crash. So Yannini again with the courtesy rip. Yes, it's very considerate of him and shows good sportsmanship. All right, Yannini's going to work to get himself back into the rhythm here. Okay, doesn't get the bullet impact notice there, so he should be able to get this room cleared out and bring Zoe through here. Yep, there's some KOs. He starts the fire pits where they burn all the money, because of course, who wouldn't?
Hey, you do it. Seriously, I'll pay you. Me?
Okay, so we're seeing something very similar from Agent Mando, but just slightly out of order from what we saw Yannini do. And are we going to see Yannini wait out Zoe here? I believe so. I mean, he's got the battle axe here already. He's going to have to get a raider disguise, but there are several in the next room, so that's really good. I burn money all the time, but I call it shopping. That's fair. All right, Yannini is able to get the isolation on Zoe. And he's most likely going for a raider disguise now, or he's just going to save her for maybe on his way out. It is right next to the helicopter. So maybe trying to get to Sophia, figure out her timing. Let's see. Let's figure it out together, shall we? All right, Agent Mando is currently waiting on Zoe getting through here as well. He's switching to his suit, which is a risky play, in my opinion. Oh, no, okay, he's just doing some shuffling here. Okay, good delay there by Agent Mando on Zoe to get the guard knocked out. So that is Zoe isolated. Yannini, meanwhile, with the kill on Zoe, has the Raider disguise and the battle axe kill done and done. The loud explosive weapon in the suit is something that is going to be most likely an exit trigger. So so that should work out really, really well for him.
Please stand back. I'll check it out.
Okay, I totally understand.
All right, let's see how Yannini goes about this isolation here. Agent Mando is going to be able to get a Raider disguise as well. He's already got the battle axe in here. And there is the kill for Agent Mando. So we are tied on kills. Yannini is a bit ahead just from the timing of the level and is currently working on getting to isolating Sophia. Holding my breath here because I don't entirely know what Yannini is going to do, but... Oh, interesting. Okay, so he's going to go for an isolation here in this stairwell, which is actually incredibly good.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
He's able to get her to question mark, but she's going to enforce this.
I'm real interested in this invention of his. Something called a kill switch.
Kill switch. I don't think I can hold this down for long.
Okay, he manages to hit the seeker shot on Sophia. Oh my gosh, this is so This is so tense. He's going to isolate her in this bathroom here. Is he going to go for a live kill while she's throwing up, get back down, change his suit, get to the exit, and then go for a live kill? It looks like it. Constant can find that guard. Oh, yeah, that's right. That is right. See, what is... He's coming back now. Yannini's coming back now. And he's just gonna wallop... Just gonna wallop her right in the face, so... She's down. I mean, that takes care of that part, but he still has to go back and get his suits before doing the kill. Now, it is a Calmered guard, but it might panic the Constant, which would get rid of the helicopter exit. Is that the exit that Yannini is thinking of? Hopefully Constant won't panic. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not a dice that I would roll. But and AgentMando is waiting right now for Sophia to come by the alarm clock. Should be fine. We got Yannini making his way over to the helicopter, and that's a big whoosh. Doesn't fully get spotted. Still big whooshes. He's not going to peekaboo anybody else. Okay, he's going to take out that guard. He's got the explosives right here. He triggers them. He's waiting for the exit to pop. The exit is not popping. I think Constant was panicked. So now Yannini's going to have to improvise and find a different way out of here. He has multiple ways out of here, but... Okay, there's the explosive kill setup. AgentMando. Yeah, he needed to get out faster than that. Body got found because they went and investigated where the explosion came from. Yannini's got to restart. AgentMando has this kill setup. No idea where the Constant is exactly. But he still has to get his suit. He has to get by an exit and do the exit kill. And he has to hope that nobody finds that body in the meantime, which is possible, but it doesn't mean that it's the simplest thing to do. So let's see where he goes with this, because he's in his suit right now. He's going to make his way out through here. Oh, and Yannini's just getting some bad luck trying to make his way out. See where AgentMando goes. He might be going to the harbor, which, I mean, is probably the safest exit, but it's going to take a lot of time. But, I mean, if the Constant isn't in that room, he doesn't have to worry about anybody going through that room, so he's just going to have to do the trigger. And Yannini cannot get down this staircase. He does the pistol distraction to spin him, and I don't know if he's just going too early or what, but they are not looking away from him long enough. Yeah, AgentMando is going to take this all the way down to the harbor. Which I support. I would not be going for the helicopter myself. That would be incredibly risky in your suit. There's the explosive kill. Target eliminated. That was Green Guns when he clicked exits. So let's see on the screen if he's 5-star. He is. Wait for admin confirmation. But that, yeah, all Mando all day. So an unfortunate Constant panic is going to be what loses it there for Yannini. And we're going to a map 5. Well played by Mando. I mean, well played by Yannini as well. Aside from the Constant panic, most likely from that guard body on the stairs. So, chat, you guys called that. Fantastic. New York. Well, it's not the map that I would pick for these two. Especially after how exciting this series has been. But I think this will be a good one to see who's going to be faster on this. We have a new prediction in chat. So go ahead and bet your G-Monies. My goodness gracious. Chrome saying let's end it with another coin flip. It's a bit rude. All first to 6 matches so far went to a 5th map. That's fantastic. I think that it's pretty good, especially. I don't know if it would work in a tournament where we don't have players of this caliber like all the way through. But I do think that it's working at this late stage in this tournament where it's kind of the who's who of Hitman. So it's pretty fantastic. Me and Punk casted one the other night. That was very exciting. The VOD is up on YouTube, so go check that out. In the RRWC 2021 matches, you can see all of them there. But yeah, we went the distance. We went 5 maps on that one. Still haven't made it to the elusive 6th map. We'd need to see a draw for that, and it's unlikely that both of these players are going to take 47 minutes and not complete a New York spin. So I'm not banking on this map being historic. But maybe. We've been wrong before. At least once. I can name several times. So yeah, so get your G Monies in to predict. Spin is going to be live in about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And should be good. And in the meantime, we can enjoy some Excel spreadsheets action over on Yannini's side. Obviously, very fantastic. This is ace. Oh, I see. Okay, he's actually using this. This is I'm guessing strat stuff. Because this all looks like Hitman strat stuff. Excel sheet, suit only. Only suit only. I would only ever do suit only. Start leaked. Strat leaked. He leaked the master plan. As well he should. As well he should. Let's share the love, Yannini. He's just trying to help everybody. We've got the notes. Everybody take the screenshots. They'll be in the VOD. And he's like, I forgot to play this game. Yeah, he's got to go through his Excel spreadsheet step by step, making sure that it's just like, okay, start the game. My name is 47. All right, Diana is a very close figure to me. The only human that I trust. All right, and go. Once again, we have the lifetime performance stats up. No records on AgentMando's side of things, so 0-0, 0% win rate. But that was what his scale looked like, and he just managed to pull off scale. Yannini, 5-4, so with a greater win rate than loss rate on this map. Step 1 win, step 2 don't lose. I feel like step 2 is redundant at that point. Yannini, I have a great guide for you. I believe that is a command that we have. Let me see. I think AgentMando just crashed again. And honestly, this is the best time for AgentMando to crash because we haven't gotten the spin back yet. Yeah, I think this is the 3rd time Mando has crashed. The 3rd time Mando has crashed. And for fun has delayed the start a little bit. Delayed the spin so that Mando can get back into it. Thank you, and for fun. That's fantastic. Kind of deserved it if that's the case. I think that's a bit harsh, Pajero. He updated it. He updated his OS. That's fine. Windows 11, more like a literal joke. Oof, you guys are not pulling punches. He's just setting good crash percentage time too. He is. I mean, AgentMando is popping back in the game really, really fast. So, I mean, he's crashed 3 times now, which is incredible, and still managed to get back into the game pretty quickly. Like, he hasn't lost any map because he's crashed. Like, that I would not say is the reason why he's lost any of the maps that he has lost. Yeah, chat is pretty raw. They hold no punches. Actually restarts game quicker than console loads. Yeah, tell me about it. As somebody who plays on PS4, yeah, tell me about console load time. What I like to do is set Hitman loading, and then I go on vacation for a week, and then when I come back, I can play Dartmoor. It's an awful system. Not the PlayStation. The PlayStation's wonderful. The load system's awful. But it's my kit. It's what I do. Funny Gunther moment. All of my moments are funny. I'm a comical genius. If my consoles were I'm sorry, Chrome. I'm running an M.2 drive on my PC, so my PC load times are fantastic when I play Hitman, but not so much on the PS4. On the PS4, I age in real time. Okay, our spin is live. We have Athena Savalas with a fall while disguised in these suits. Okay, so let's see how these players go about doing this, but like we like to point out, it's kind of like who loads into the map first and who gets started on the run first. Right now, Yannini has just started. AgentMando is working currently on finishing up the planning. And yeah, he's a little bit behind right now. Yannini's going back in for a replan real quick. That is a lot of trank darts on AgentMando's side, but it's kind of what you need to isolate Athena in her office, I guess, if you're going to do it the trank dart route. Okay, AgentMando is making his way through. He's not going for an early security guard or the early security head of security guy thing. So well, Yannini is, so I want to see how he's going to go about doing that stuff. I mean, timing should work out still in his favor, but he's still got some work to do. He's got this camera over here he's got to worry about. Maybe we'll see them go to the vault. Wouldn't that be amazing? All right, Mando is running through here and just getting whoosh after whoosh after whoosh. This is not the way that I come up here because of all the whooshes, but let's see what he does. All right, Yannini is going to be able to get the knockout on the head of security here, so he does have the first data disk. He's got 2 more to go, but that one's really the more difficult one to grab. Oh, and AgentMando, he lured a guard over, and then he went for the key hack on the door. I feel like that would have worked out pretty well if he would have done that in reverse order. Right, Yannini has a sniper rifle, which sure. Oh, he's gonna go for the security stuff from here. That's good. That takes that out. Now he doesn't have to worry about cameras. He's still gonna keep the sniper rifle with him. Let's see where he goes with this. All right, Mando, not with a sniper rifle, but still going about the same way as Yannini. It looks like he's gonna do the same run that he did before, where he kind of runs through this whole area and just avoids all of the big whooshes. All right, Yannini is making his way into Athena's office. Let's see, what is his plan here? He's got to be very careful, because if he pulls this trigger while he's being spotted... Hey, he does manage to distract everybody without inducing any sort of panic. Oh, that is huge. That's absolutely gigantic from Yannini. He's able to get the fall kill before the isolation in this room. He has 2 of the data disks already. AgentMando gets spotted by the guy that he knocked out from behind with a toss. So that's unfortunate. But that, I mean, that's just wild. Now Yannini has all the data discs. He just has to get to the exit. He has the CEO exit card. He can run right through these enforcers here. He's not going to peekaboo anybody. Nobody's going to find that body. He's out. He's out. And yeah, I mean, it's just that fast. AgentMando still kind of struggling to get anything started. No chance of seeing a photo finish here. That's going to be 6-4. That's going to be Yannini taking it. AgentMando is going to be eliminated from the tournament, and Yannini is going to move on to play Mr. Mike in the 4th round of the lower bracket. That is the most way, that is the most basic way to end this series. The series has been so fantastic up to that point, and New York it doesn't fully reflect how close the rest of the series was, but Yannini had an incredible New York. That was an amazing way to play that. Absolutely wild. Very well done. Very well played by both players, but Yannini is able to squeak that one out there at the end. All right, so congrats to everybody who voted for Yannini on that one. Enjoy your payout for that one. Fantastic match from both these players. We're going to take a look at the schedule, see what matches are upcoming. So, we just finished this one, Yannini and AgentMando. But in, I don't even know how long, a few hours, we got Fusk versus Blythe. No caster for that yet, but if you would like to check on these upcoming matches, go to hitmaps.com, scroll down to the upcoming matches section. You will see all of the matches that have been scheduled that are listed right there, what maps they're on, your local time zone that they're in, who's casting, and a link to their channel. So go check that out as well. Go to hitmaps.com for all your Hitman needs. Lots of really cool stuff on that. And yeah, just incredible work that Mr. Mike has done to put on this type of stuff and really help out Roulette Rivals and the Discord community in general. We're going to take a look at the brackets and how this shapes them up. So this was a lower bracket round, but we're going to see Yannini move on. AgentMando is going to be eliminated, but a very, very hard fought win by Yannini. He's going to go on to play Mr. Mike. And yeah, if you want to check this stuff out for yourselves, I'm going to put links to the brackets in the chat right now, so you can go take a peek at that and see who's playing and what's upcoming and how this stuff shapes up as we get further along into the matches themselves. Now, does anybody see anyone on Twitch who is live who we would like to go raid? We've got the Buff Guy. He's live right now. Buff Guy is a competitor in Roulette Rivals and stuff. So that's a good one to go and raid. So thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you guys so much for enjoying this. And for fun, thank you again for adminning this. Thank you to the entire speedrun community for all the work that you do to put on things like Roulette Rivals. This stuff is amazing. Thanks to our players, Yannini and AgentMando. You guys did absolutely wonderful. One of my favorite matches to cast. That was fan-freaking-tastic, and love to be a part of it. That's all that I have. Take care of yourselves, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!